Hey guys, it's Adam's Garage 88. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get on the Airride suspension here. I've got a couple things mocked up. Already got the wood traced out, exactly what I need for the back floor here. So we're going to get everything ready to go. I've got the pump kind of sitting where I want it, the air tank as well. I'm going to have the air valve sitting about right here as well. So I want to have it, get this thing cut up, get it ready to go. I've already notched out or templated out for where my battery is going to have to be cut out for, so I can have a little access panel to get open in and out without having to take the whole thing. But we're going to get that taken care of. Going to get everything mocked up in place, drilled, setting up, looking good, and then we're going to take it all back apart, sand it down, stain it, get it looking good, make sure everything fits in there, and put it all together. So let's. All right, guys. So I got this piece here. Let's see if we can fit it in there. Get the wire out of the way. All right, we got a little bit of notching right here to do for this electrical harness. It goes down into the ECM area where the battery is, but we'll notch that out. So let's get the pencil, wherever that is. There it is. All right. So I'm liking the fitment. I got a little bit of wiggle room back and forth, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to make it so tight that it was, hard to get in and potentially break it. I didn't want that to happen. I do want to be able to access underneath, get to the ECM. So I need it to be able to come in and out if I need it to. So we're gonna notch this out right here. I'm just gonna, I'd say about right here. I do need to come back some. So we're gonna go ahead of it a little bit, come out. And I'd say about right there. I believe that would work. So we're going to cut that out. All right, let's check it out. Looks like I need to cut off some things here. Maybe. Yes, I do. A little more trimming of the body. Set this back right here. I got this little piece right here I need to cut off. I don't really know what it's for. I'm assuming it's for something else that this car didn't have. So I'm just going to trim it right here since it's not necessary. It's just part of the structural integrity for the bumper. And it's just a little screw tab that comes off of it. So I don't really need that. It won't affect the structural integrity of the back here. So we're going to remove that. All right, let's try it out. Looks pretty good. I do like it. Back here, I'm going to do a little trim area. I didn't want to go all the way back. I do want to keep some space between that and the wiring and everything. I'm going to put a block off plate right there, a little wooden cap across, so that you really can't see any of that. Just kind of trim it out. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. It sits flat. Sits on that ledge right there that they had. Might need to do a little bit of beveling right here on this wiring harness, so because it's a little tight, but it sits pretty good. So we're gonna cut out the battery compartment area and then try it again, and probably have to do a little bit of gusseting underneath because it does have a little bit of flimsiness to it, just because of the fact that the boards are glued together. I didn't screw them together, but we'll put a little bit of gusseting underneath it right here on each side because I have the space to do so, just to give it a little bit extra rigidity so it won't bounce up and down so much. But I think it looks pretty good. I may wind up putting some screws down the side here on each side just to hold it down, give it a little bit of tautness to it. But I think it looks pretty good. I like the way it fits, so we're going to go take it and take this out right here. Not bad. Needs a little bit of dressing up around the edges out with a miter with the rotary, but it looks pretty good. All right, let's try it out, see how it looks. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? I think that's going to fit just right. Battery's right here directly over it. I really hate that thing. Battery's right here. Access everything I need to see. I can pull it in and out, straight out, without having to be any interference. Any interference with the deck itself. So all I gotta do is miter it to where I can set in a little lid for it, made out of wood as well. I have a toolbox top block. I'm going to miter it and put it in there, get it set up and ready to go. I'm going to put the tank right here, air compressor over here, and the valving and everything over here on this side. So hopefully everything will fit in just the way it needs to, and I won't have any issues with clearance. I hope. If not, I may have to do a little bit of different things. I may have to drop this down. Obviously I have the clearance here necessary if I need to take this and drop the deck down to where it just comes down, across, and then back up. But we'll see from there. So let's check it out. All right, guys, we got the tank in here. Bit of bad news. I'm just a touch. Oh, I almost fell over. I'm just a touch over the top of this. So I do have some clearance here. I'm thinking about just taking the tank right here, just cutting this down a little bit of spot here and here, or maybe the whole thing, and just notch it out just like I did here, and then put a bottom plate underneath it to give me that 3/4 of an inch of a drop, because that's what all I really need. Because right now, I'll take my right angle here and check it out. I'm sitting flat. I'm pretty much just above it, so the lid's not going to sit on there just like I wanted, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you modify cars. You got to overcome these problems. So my problem solution to the problem is I'm just going to notch this out just like I did here and just drop the tank down. I have the room here necessary to do that. Plenty of room, so I'll just have the tank just barely hovering on the board and have it bottom mounted underneath the board itself with another board underneath it. So I don't think I have any issues with the air compressor. Like I said, it's going to sit right here. It actually goes downhill in the bottom back of this X5 here, so I should be just fine with this right here, mounting this up just like it is. I don't have to do anything else, anything special. I'm going to have this sitting in here just like that. So I'll have that in there, and obviously the air valving, I won't have any issues with that. So it'll be sitting right here just like this. So I won't have a single issue with any of that stuff. It's just the tank is what I'm having a problem with. It's just so big. So I think I can overcome that. I want to try and find me some chrome hardline instead of using the flex line. So maybe I might be able to find that on coiloverdepot.com. Maybe they'll hook me up with some of that stuff. So we'll see what we can do about getting that taken care of. I want to do a little bit more dressing up with it. I don't want to have just a black 1/4 inch MPT line, you know, the flex line that you just quick connect with. I had that running to the actual the airbags and the front struts, but right here I want to do something nice and something fancy, something visual. So we're going to get that taken care of. I'm going to call it for the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got more to go. Obviously, you see I'm making some progress here, so stay tuned for the rest.